Hey there, grumpy old fart here. I'm doing an Outlaw Trails, the role-playing game story, Mistaken Identity. Before I get into this though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all of your platforms, and post a comment or two. Excuse me. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the tabletop role-playing game, Outlaw Trails. It's fun for the whole family. You get to spend time together and laugh and enjoy the time, go on an adventure. It's the Old West, folks. It's cattle drives and chasing down outlaws or becoming outlaws, whatever you guys want to do, whatever you're into. It's the Old West. Knock yourself out. All right. Mistaken identity. One of the more prevalent issues with bounty hunting in the Old West was the fact that most wanted posters just gave a name and a description for the outlaw. Some had hand-drawn likenesses and very few had actual photographs. Consequently, mistakes were made from time to time, actually quite often. Many times, an apprehended individual who claimed his innocence was proven right. Sometimes a bounty hunter just didn't care. He found the first guy who fit the description, and if the guy was lucky, he found himself in irons and being dragged to the territorial capital for trial. Some bounty hunters just shot the guy and collected the reward. Imagine how many Old West outlaws lived to ripe old ages with the law thinking that they died. Yeah. I was playing in my friend Bobby's game along with my other friends Earl and Kevin, and we'd hired on to a cattle drive, and we were a week out of Dodge City. We're heading towards Dodge City when a group of 6 bounty hunters caught us in camp. They claimed that the 3 of us had robbed a stagecoach of $15,000 and were wanted men. We objected, but of course they had the drop on us. We couldn't really do much. The other cowboys didn't know us that well, and the ramrod didn't really like us. So we were slapped in irons and were being led to town. That night we discussed the situation, and Kevin convinced us that when we got to town, we'd be cleared, so it would be better to wait. And it made sense. You get to town, oh wait, these ain't them. Oh, sorry, that's what should have happened. Here's the problem. When we got to town, the 2 witnesses ID'd us as the robbers. Then we saw the bounty hunter pay the witnesses $10 each. We were boned. We knew it. We had gotten screwed over. The system was manipulated against us. They stuck us in the jail until the prison wagon came to get us. Earl kept his fork from dinner and used it to pick the lock. I had done that in a previous game, and that's where he'd gotten the idea. And that night he used that fork to pick the lock. We grabbed our gear, and headed for the stables for our horses. We saddled up and rode out as quietly as we could. By dawn, we were miles from town. We needed to clear our names, so we hid out for a week and then snuck back into town. We found the witnesses and made them confess to giving false testimony. One of the witnesses told us that the bounty hunters were the actual thieves, so we set out to track them down. It took about a month and a half in game time, and they were headed for Mexico, so it took a while for us to catch them. Long story short, we brought in 2 live and 4 dead bounty hunters, and the witnesses told the truth this time. The reward was $1,000 for the leader and $500 for each of the others. We ended up with over $1,000 apiece. After that, we gave up on cattle and became bounty hunters. Yeah, so I might continue that story later. I don't know. But yeah, mistaken identity can happen in a game, especially a game where modern technology is not involved. So yeah, if you ever run into that in Outlaw Trails, it's part and parcel. So just take it and go. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope you guys have a good day. Be safe. God bless one and all.